In fact, I've evolved into a good old-fashioned red-blooded patriot living off the Lord's titty out here. So, I've now got a lot of acres under my belt. I've even got some classic overalls and everything. And trust me, when I slap that get-up on, it's a whole new ball game. I look like a $10 stripper you found outside of Walmart. There is something about my physiognomy that is just not conducive to farmer attire, but I'm gonna brute force it till it looks good on me. Point is, I do have a farm now, and I no longer have the warehouse. Which is very sad to say because the warehouse was a huge part of my life for the last almost 5 years now. It served its purpose well. It was an amazing headquarters full of fun and whimsy. Fucking 5 years ago almost, we got that bad boy, and man, did we turn that into a special place. That was heaven on earth. All started with this video here, riding around our motorized gaming chairs. We even debuted the Moby Huge Mobile there, the apotheosis of engineering. We even had our own fucking wrestling league, a wrestling ring in there, putting on our own productions. It was amazing. I don't know how many total videos were filmed at the warehouse, but it has to be like 500 if I had to spitball a guess. And they're all bangers, turbo bangers even. And we did, of course, give the warehouse a swan song. We did a little something special as a group on the other channel for a little murder mystery. Feel free to check that out. I think it was a lot of fun, and it was a nice little bon voyage to the warehouse. You might be wondering, well, Charles, if you love it so much, why didn't you marry it? Why don't you have the warehouse any longer? And it's because there's a lot of things that I want to do now that I just couldn't at the warehouse anymore. Namely, building things on it. There are certain things you cannot do when it comes to a warehouse space without getting into the nitty-gritty. No need to dive into the weeds. And there's just a lot that I want to be able to have the freedom to do. So the question naturally becomes, what's the goal of the farm? And I have a lot of ideas for the land, some of which we're already actively working on, and I'll be able to show you pretty soon. That won't be today, but soon. And some of those ideas do, of course, include, like, actual farming activities. Growing crops, shit like that. Have a nice array of, like, orange trees and all kinds of things there. And that does include having animals on the land as well. Not, like, for the sake of food production or anything like that. I'm not trying to create, like, some kind of self-sufficient, sovereign nation. Not like some kind of cult facility or anything. I'm not trying to make, like, fucking Rapture out of BioShock. I'm talking about housing some good old-fashioned barnyard animals. You know, like maybe sheep. We could shear the sheep and spin our own jackets out of the wool. Sheep like to be sheared from what I understand. Of course, I'm not a fucking sheep whisperer, but that's what I always hear. Stuff like that. Maybe even a horse or two, and I could learn how to horseback ride. Probably really hurt myself. Hopefully it doesn't end up kicking me in the chest and killing me instantly. But, like, stuff like that, it could be fun. But it's not just like general farming activities. That's not the entire goal of the land. I really want the property to serve as like the one-stop shop for all of the content that we do, where typically we have to spread out across Florida to access some of it, like gun ranges. There are gun ranges in Tampa, sure, but they are very strict on what you're allowed to shoot there. So the gun ranges that you've seen in the videos I've posted with like the wild weapons that we've used, we've had to drive like 45 minutes to an hour out of Tampa to very specific locations in order to do that. I would love to not have to do that and instead have a gun range on my property where we can use whatever weapons we want in our own privacy. And that is something that we are actively working on the land right now. Another thing that I've always wanted to be able to have access to without having to drive like hours away is a forge. Like, we all did some blacksmithing. We posted a video on that a while ago, and we all really liked it. Danny in particular. So, I'd love to just build a fucking forge on the farmland that we could all just go and forge some weapons in sometimes. Maybe even have our own forged in fire kind of show. Just wacky, fun shit that is only possible to build on this amount of land. And of course, like I said, I do want farming, like actual like farming and agricultural stuff to be like an integral part of it, but it's not the sole goal. And one thing that we've already got, which I'll be able to show you pretty soon that we've already finished, is I've been gaming a lot, as all of you know. Moist Critical Gaming Official, best fucking gaming channel on YouTube, go subscribe. I've been gaming a lot, and one of the things that I did day one on the land is build out the barn into gaming pods for me and my friends to do a lot of gaming content in. So I plan on going full chub into gaming even harder. And it's not just that, it is more than just gaming in the barn. it is also built out for our esports watch parties, which will be a lot of fun there. It is also built out for Skill Check, our nerdy paradise where it's mainly card games and D&D. So Magic the Gathering, One Piece, all of that is also there on a different floor. It's just extremely nice to be able to build out these kind of things on this kind of land. And like I said, we are going to be getting animals. In fact, we have a few on the way. I'll introduce you to them when they get there. And that's probably when I'll do like a tour of the farm, which I haven't really done yet. I filmed a few videos on the farm already, like with the Nile Red collab, that was on the farm. The car bubbles, that was also on a piece of the land. Like, we've been actively filming there, and I aim to do significantly more there. Even more there than we ever did at the warehouse. Because, hopefully, we'll be able to do pretty much anything imaginable on the land. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. That's kind of the nutshell summary of everything here. Gonna miss the warehouse, but I'm very excited for the farm arc here. So yeah, that's really about it. Yeah.
Introducing the filter sword.
Go top prison, tidy it up, take your booty.
Ya agarró su plane.
Fell to the FO.
Coming up.
Camping bitches.
This is Xavier, and he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor. This is his son, who's 12 months old. This dude did the unspeakable awful chomo thing to his son and then murdered him, his own son. But I like this picture of Xavier much better. This is what 20 inmates did to him when he got to prison. They did to him what he did to his son with a broomstick and other assorted things that they just had laying around after they stabbed him all these different times. Then they took him to medical and he had to get sewn up and stitched up. And then when he got back to mainline, it happened again. And I'm not saying that two wrongs make a right when it comes to graping somebody, but what I'm saying is, homie, like, I understand. Like, you ain't gonna catch me pegging somebody with cleaning supplies, but if they want to do it, I'm gonna look that way. Apparently so were the correctional officers, because nobody ended up getting in trouble either time this happened to Xavier. Hope it gets worse. Toodles. This is Xavier, and he's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Humanity, you gave me $30,000, and I gave you my heart. You gave me your faith when I disappeared, and I gave you my promise that I would never quit and never give up, and now we are here. After 5 years of hard work, 8 months of back-breaking trades and labor, this is the last time to run the world's first solar, continuous, say it with me, microwave, pyrolysis, reactor, baby, Mark 4.5. We are here. And when I turn this machine on, it will be history. Not only because it is an invention and the first of its kind, but because this is sending a message to the world, letting the world know that we are good. It does not matter. We're not going to wait on some big corporation, some big government to do what needs to be done. If we need to do it ourselves, we will do it ourselves, because this is our world. This is our earth. And we care. We protect it. And we protect and care for each other too.
I love white girls too, brother. But Latinas are my favorite. My boy. He's a rat.
Humanity, you gave time to turn on the magnetrons now. We are now operating at full power. At full power, absolute capacity. We are consuming 12,000 watts. It's happening. Look at that. It's happening. We all know what that means. Oh my goodness, take a look. There's the oil, everybody. Now is the moment that will make or break this machine. We're about 2 hours in. Now it's time to load in plastic while the machine is running. Now that we have this loaded with plastic, we'll close this valve and then close this valve, pull a vacuum on the thing. Vacuum is being pulled on the chamber. We are now opening this chamber up. Look at that. All right, we'll turn on the blades. Beautiful. That's literally exactly how I want it. Just like that. These blades spinning, plastic falling in while the machine is on, while the machine is hot, while we're still making fuel, baby. The world's first solar continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor. I fed in the plastic from up here too fast, clumped together. That's what happens. That's why we have to employ this really sophisticated auger blade system, because plastic, especially under these conditions, loves to just get staticky and clumped together. Fortunately, I think I could fix this, but not while the machine is running. Humanity, you gave me $30,000 and I gave you my heart.
Schmitty, going prison. Taking booty, brother. You got me, Schmitty. Murder. Bye-bye.
I couldn't. I was running from somebody. I suck ass right now.
They got me, Schmitty. I'm coming back, Schmitty. Revenge shall be mine, Schmitty.
This nigga here.
The other team pushed up, Schmitty. Other team's too confident, Schmitty. I need extended mags on this bitch, Schmitty. His teammate doesn't love him, Schmitty. He's not gonna come back up and save him, Schmitty. He's hiding in this window, Schmitty. He's a bitch. Oh, I fell! Oh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm back. It's that little Red Riding Hood we killed earlier, Schmitty. He's up shit.
How do you, bro? How do you,
He's up shit.
bro? That shit crazy.
Yeah, it is, brother. Don't keep running straight, though. You'll die. Woo woo. Want that hee hee? Huh! Huh! Punch in the face. Punch in that fucking face. Don't worry about him. Oh, get worry about him, Schmitty. Worry about him, Schmitty. Oh, oh yeah. Don't worry about him, Schmitty. He should. They took our roof. They're sliding down. They're here. Another one up there.
Bro, I'm by myself, bro. Come on, bro. I'm really like.
Sniping the Schmitty fat side. AC right. Oh, he's tagged my. Oh no. Schmitty! Oh, Schmitty, you're coming back, brother. Don't you worry about that. Oh, worry about it, Schmitty. There's another fucking team. God damn, bro. Little rat dudes. It's okay, Schmitty. $43 levels, bro. Oh my god. honestly, I'm gonna try a multiplayer. That's just gonna take forever. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Morbid Facts, Part 694. In 1984, while filming Armor of God in Yugoslavia, Jackie Chan attempted what should have been a routine stunt, jumping from a wall onto a tree branch. But the branch snapped, sending him plummeting headfirst onto a pile of jagged rocks. His skull immediately cracked open, driving bone fragments deep into his brain. Emergency surgery saved his life, but not without leaving a permanent hole in his skull. Now covered by a plastic plate he can still feel to this day. Morbid Facts, Part 694.
Jackie Chan just nailed the problem with Hollywood movies in 2025, and it's dead obvious. According to IMDb,
Oh, sweet Jesus. mudslides. Love it. One level, bro. Never mind. This will fucking take forever, don't we?
Watch how Prater might already know Dexter is the Bay Harbor Butcher. Think about it. Prater has deep ties to law enforcement, he donates to the NYPD, and with those connections he could dig through records and spot that Ronald f***ing Schmidt doesn't add up. He even bought the Butcher's blood slide box from an FBI agent for crying out loud, which means he doesn't just goon to serial killers, he's a high IQ individual with unlimited access. Then here's where it gets absolutely insane. The moment Dexter shows up, everything starts to go to shit. Mia ends up dead in a staged suicide, Gemini dies in self-defense right in front of Prater. And instead of suspicion, Prater praises Dexter and keeps him closer. This is a man obsessed with collecting killers like trophies. So maybe the grand plan isn't just running a murder club. Maybe he's been waiting for Dexter all along, letting him clear the unstable pieces before claiming the Bay Harbor Butcher as his ultimate prize. Do you think Prater already knows and is pulling the strings? Watch how Prater might already know Dexter is the Bay Harbor Butcher. Think about it. Prater has deep ties to law enforcement, he donates to the NYPD, and with those connections he could dig through records and spot that Ronald f***ing Schmidt doesn't add up. He even bought the Butcher's blood slide box from an FBI agent for crying out loud, which means he doesn't just goon to serial killers, he's a high IQ individual with unlimited access. Then here's where it gets absolutely insane. The moment Dexter shows up, everything starts to go to shit. Mia ends up dead in a staged suicide, Gemini dies in self-defense right in front of Prater. And instead of suspicion, Prater praises Dexter and keeps him closer. This is a man obsessed with collecting killers like trophies. So maybe the grand plan isn't just running a murder club. Maybe he's been waiting for Dexter all along, letting him clear the unstable pieces before claiming the Bay Harbor Butcher as his ultimate prize. Do you think Prater already knows and is pulling the strings? Watch how Prater might already know Dexter is the Bay Harbor Butcher. Think about it. Prater has deep ties to law enforcement, he donates to the NYPD, and with those connections...
Here are the crazy things going on in the world. Over $1.4 million in Nintendo Switch 2s were stolen from a semi-truck in Colorado. An ambulance that was transporting a dead body hit a pothole so hard that the body came back to life. A Titanic escape simulator game is coming to PlayStation in 2026, probably before GTA 6. A Florida man was arrested after attempting to cross the Atlantic in a homemade house. Of course, Florida. New York City officially now has a subtropical climate. The first ever heat advisory was issued for Alaska last month. A Swedish billionaire bought 400,000 acres of the Amazon rainforest just to protect it. A 98-year-old World War II veteran used
Oh, sorry, Jesus.
ass up. Don't be mad, boy.
Hey, they're under us too. If you know, you know. Hey, last one under us.
in the water. Last one's in the water.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you are.
See.
You are.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna hit a trick shot on him.
Yeah.
Oh, come here, Poppy.
One at a time, please.
Somewhere. Oh, Luca.
This new gun sucks, brother.